Right, next up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, over the past 2 days, Cape Town has played host to an event by Venture Capital for Africa called the African Angel Investors Summit. And it brings together investors and exciting young entrepreneurs from across the world. And this morning we are joined by one such innovator, Lilian Makoi, who founded an innovative startup that provides lower-income people of Tanzania access to affordable medical insurance, starting at as little as $1 a month. Lilian, thank you very much for joining us this morning, eh?
Thank you.
Let's talk about this. It's called Jamii. That's the kind of, is it a medical, what is it, a medical aid? What exactly is Jamii?
So Jamii is health insurance for the low-income population. And I'd say what is innovative about it is that Jamii is delivered 100% over mobile, which is different from most insurance schemes that are in Tanzania or East Africa in total. So yeah, it's health insurance at $1 a month, targeting the low-income population, specifically families making less than $70 a month.
Wow. Yeah. Is this the reason that you went out and founded Jamii? Just because of, you saw that a lot of low-income people just couldn't afford the proper medical care?
So it came from a personal experience. I had a maid like 3 years ago who was married to a commercial motorist. And being from the informal sector, you would imagine that, yes, their income is low, and then they don't necessarily have the luxury of saving. So he got an accident and lost his life, not because the accident was, he had to lose his life, but again, it's because they didn't have about $25 on them to access medical help.
Sure.
So by the time I knew about it, which was in the morning, it was too late, and he had already passed. So as much as it was a sad moment, but it was more of a wake-up call for me to find out how many more of such people were, facing death from curable diseases only because they can't afford medical help.
And I think that is fantastic. I mean, you stood up, you did something about that as well, an entrepreneur in your own right as well. Let's talk about entrepreneurship. I mean, you've done and created something fantastic, helping so many people. Do you feel that entrepreneurs play a massive role on the African continent? If we take a look at going forward into the the future.
Yeah, I believe that entrepreneurs, if I'd say yes, from Africa, they understand the problems that people in Africa face. So they do solve real problems. It's only that, there are challenges in terms of access to capital, mentorship to help you grow into a multinational or, a solution that affects the entire continent. But entrepreneurs in Africa are solving real problems.
Yeah, real problems. I like that. You're solving real problems. So as a woman, as an entrepreneur, I'm very, very proud of what you've achieved as well.
Thank you.
What are some of the kind of key tips that you could give to entrepreneurs out there, going about making the world literally a better place?
I think it's finding a solution that you're passionate about. It doesn't have to necessarily be something that you experience personally. It could be a business that you have passion for, and it makes it easy for you to stick around through the hassles, because again, I would say entrepreneurship is very, very hard. As much as we'd always go out there and say, yeah, you're an entrepreneur, you have all the time for yourself, you don't have to wake up in the morning to do the 9 to 5, but it is very hard. So you have to be really passionate about it and perseverance. No. But again, the returns are bigger in terms of, yes, you'll get the extra income that you're looking for and the pleasure of solving real problems.
Yeah, Lilian, thank you very, very much. And, tip of the hat to you for taking on something like medical, something that is a serious issue, and you're providing that for so many. And a big appreciation for you and what you do as well. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Definitely inspiring things happening in our beautiful continent of Africa.